What's up, ladies and gents? This is K-Sig Kid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Since Destiny 2.0 has started on Tuesday, we kinda have to rebuild the entire channel. Really, so many of the videos that I had before aren't working, because they don't exist anymore. Bungie changed it all up. So what we have to do is our very first Nightfall of the 2.0 patch. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now it's Phogoth, and it's Solar Burn and Void Burn. And I'm going ahead and using my scout rifle here. You can see that with a critical hit headshot on those Hive, they're dead. They have no chance at all. So what I'm doing is actually the 2-rock strategy. And what that is instead of hiding back in that last room, I sit in there in the beginning and I kill any of the enemies that are right around this beginning area or up to the left. After that, I stay between these 2 rocks and I just go ahead and shoot Phogoth. Those acolytes that are standing up on these balconies right here, they only came out on this one particular run of the 3 that I ended up doing. So it's not something that often happens, but if they do go up there, make sure you kill them because they do, as you can see, have void weapons, and that hurts a lot with the void burn. Also, Phogoth has void, and he really hurts. So if you see his blasts and you're doing this solo, back up against the rocks, because otherwise you're going to die really quickly. The reason I like to do this strategy is it's quick and easy. Once you take care of the enemies that are out here on the left-hand side, the biggest problem is those knights, the yellow health major knights. Those are the biggest threats. Once you kill them, it's pretty easy to stay safe with Phogoth. You basically keep these rocks in your way of Phogoth. Don't let him get shots off on you. As long as you're behind these rocks, you're safe. And you only have to deal with one wave of enemies, and they're actually coming in on that Hive dropship over there. It's going to be a couple thralls and a red knight, that's it. It's really pretty easy to go ahead and clear them up. And again, then it's just picking your shots off at Phogoth, and that's it. Here you can see the thralls coming up here, and the one knight. All I have to do is worry about them, and make sure that Phogoth doesn't kind of hit me from behind and blindside me. That's the only bad thing. But he's not going to because I haven't moved from that rock. And whenever I wanted to go ahead up and find where that last thrall is, I just ran between this rock, and keep those rocks in between you and Phogoth. That's it. After that, it's only shooting at Phogoth. As long as you don't shoot any enemies across the screen, they're not going to bother you. You can just go ahead and shoot Phogoth in the belly like this with your sniper rifle. I'm happy to use a Void Her Benevolence, and that's obviously staggering him on every hit. The new changes in Destiny are insane. Whenever I was running in just trying to do these Nightfalls, I haven't played a whole lot of new Destiny yet, but it felt so different. Obviously, I'm using a scout rifle. Normally, I would use a Void hand cannon, but I'm using the scout rifle. I actually ran through one with an auto rifle. I ran through it with the summoner. It had solar burn on it, and it actually killed things. I really couldn't believe it. Auto rifles are legit. Now, honestly, I didn't like it as much as I liked the scout rifle, because it killed yellow enemies. It killed yellow enemies. You couldn't do that with auto rifles before, not after the auto rifle nerf, and it killed the yellow enemies, but it still was a little bit more tricky to get enough shots out on them compared to whenever I was using my Vision of Confluence scout rifle. So while auto rifles are definitely better, and they are actually a viable option in the Nightfall if you've got the right burn on it, I'm still going to roll with the scout rifle or hand cannon right now, though honestly I didn't even try out a hand cannon. I just used my Vision of Confluence and the summoner in the one mission. So it is pretty cool. It feels like a whole new Destiny. The cooldowns were a little bit longer, I noticed. But anyway, we're on to the loot. We're worrying about the loot right now. So much new in Destiny. For my very first Nightfall, I end up picking up a legendary engram. So that can only mean one thing: a trip to Dr. Trollboy, Mr. Cryptarch. And he ends up giving me a scout rifle. So let's go ahead and check that out. You can see all the craziness that I've got going on here. And this thing, yeah, let's take a look at it. There it is, the Deadshot Luna. And the perks aren't all that bad on it. I mean, geez, we've got full auto and outlaw. I'm not going to delete this thing. I don't think I'm ever going to use it, but I'm not going to delete it just yet because I really kind of like the perks that I got on it. So it's a legendary, not an exotic, but it was a legendary, and it wasn't all that bad. On my Ramajam, what did we end up picking up from him? It was a legendary machine gun. And this turned into a Mote of Light. Didn't want it, didn't need it, didn't care about it. Sorry. And finally, on my Titan, we end up grabbing something, drumroll please, Strange coins. Strange coins. 11 strange coins. Last week, we got 3 exotics. This week, we got a whopping 0. But we got strange coins. Hoorah! Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel to keep updated on daily Destiny content. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your nightfalls. And I'll see you around in Destiny. Strange coins.